Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you very much for being patient with us. And so, since we have the special guest, Dennis from Holland, and he kindly brought us some souvenirs. And I thought that this is a very nice opportunity to introduce that. And mostly I'm very much interested in what's in that box. Okay, so it's always amusing, and I'm very excited to receive that items, everything like that. And so Dennis, I remember that last time you brought us a whole package.
I actually sent you a package.
Yeah, you sent us the package of the older, alcohols.
There was some kind of herbal,
herbal drinks.
Drinks,
right? Yeah, and so it's very nice of him to send us those items, and every customer that visit us, not only the visiting, without the visitations, some people still send us their packages, and I really appreciate that. And so, but it's this time, you brought us something that we don't see every day here in Japan.
True.
So, could you introduce that?
Well, where do you want to start?
Okay, so let's why not start with the can you put it this one over here? What is this one?
It's actually a. The box itself is more of an what they call in the Netherlands Delft's blue.
Okay.
So that's how, because it's basically just all blue design with drawings on it. Mm-hmm. But it's just not a normal box because there's cookies in it.
Ah, okay. Cookies.
Sort of gingerbread cookies. Okay. Typically Dutch. This. There are several ways you could eat it. You could eat it just like this.
Yeah.
You could dip it in the coffee.
Dip it in the coffee?
Dip it in the coffee, then eat it.
Oh.
Or sometimes like the older, like my father does.
Okay.
My dad does is he puts it on bread.
Put it on the bread.
Yeah, and then eats it.
Ginger cookie.
Yes. Old people in the Netherlands tend to do some strange stuff.
I like that. I think I should try that.
It's very
cookies and bread.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So maybe in the morning I can try that. Cookie and bread,
and then dip in the coffee.
Yeah, dip in the coffee. Okay. Oh, wow. I really like that. The can.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
That's what I said. It's like a Delft's blue design.
Delft's blue designs. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Can I open it?
Yes, of course you can. If you want to try,
let me try this one here. Okay. I really like that can. I think that my wife, the Pak Queen, will love this one very much. So let me just open this one here. You say that? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Everyone loves cookies.
Yeah. TF Reviews loves cookies.
There's somebody who remembers the blue design, the Delft's blue design from his grandmother.
Does? Oh, okay. Okay, here you go. Here's the one.
It can be very brittle. So
yeah. Okay. Oh, I can already smell that the ginger,
the herbs and everything. That the spices. It's more of a spice cookie than ginger cookie. It's a bit of. It's hard to translate this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me just try this one. Okay. いただきます。Ginger cookie.
It's called speculaas.
What is that? Speculaas.
Yeah, that's what you're eating now. Speculaas.
Speculaas. Speculaas. How do you say oishi? That's good. What do you?
Lekker.
Lekker.
Oh, that's lekker.
That's lekker. That's lekker. All right. Sounds like it. 美味しいですよ。本当に。I'll definitely try that. I need to try that with the coffee.
It then gets very soft. But do it with hot coffee.
Good. Okay. I only have cold coffee. Okay. Jessie Denfro. No, I mean, no. She asked. She said, "Dennis, I'm a girl."
Oh, sorry, didn't know that.
This always happens. Sorry, girls. Jessie. Always. It's good to know that Jessie is a girl now, and because I thought that Jessie is also boys' names as well. So.
What can be?
Yeah. And sorry about that. Okay. Right. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we have the girls watching. Very motivating. very, very encouraging and motivating to the class.
Maybe next upgrade for the studio is like a makeup. Do some makeup.
Makeup. Welcome to the CSTOYS makeup class.
Exactly. Don't ask me to do it, by the way, because.
Okay. All right. So let's go for the next one. Huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna taste out everything. Okay.
This one is. It did survive the backpack.
It's the same cookie.
But it's pretty much the same cookies that I sent you last time.
Hi.
So the stroopwafel.
Stroop.
Stroop. Wafel.
Waffle.
Yes.
Stroop waffle.
Yes, that's good.
Thank you. Okay.
So
stroop waffle.
But these are much more easier to take with you during travels. The original ones are this big.
That was a big one. Yeah.
I think I sent you this size.
Oh yeah, was it? I
Yeah.
thought that was a little bit bigger.
But you also have could be that I sent you also some of those big ones. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a kind of basically.
Yeah. So that basically is
cookie.
It's a waffle. It's two waffles, and in between there's sugar
cream?
it's how do you say it?
Some kind of cream or some paste.
It's just
Sugar.
The burnt sugar.
Okay. Well, also it's good. Must be good with the coffee. Okay, I need a lot of coffee with this one. So.
That's good with everything.
All right.
And especially with when at markets back home. Syrup.
Syrup. There we go.
For the word.
I remember that the last time. This is the first one that run out. After we opened out his box.
People tend to do that.
And then you know what? The things that are last, almost like a forever, was the next one. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, here we go.
Now this is just standard licorice.
That's all. Okay.
Instead of last time that I sent you a box with just a standard one.
Yeah.
This is a combination of many different. So I basically just scooped several different ones. There are some soft ones in it, licorice in it. There are some hard ones in it. Hard ones with a honey taste.
Yeah.
It's also very good.
Licorice. I don't know if I talked about this one last time, but is something that we don't have it. No, very different, and then the taste is very different. And then I believe that most of the Japanese people will get kind of shocked to eat this one. And then this is a great opportunity for me to try this one also.
And the fun thing with this is you have so many variations of it.
Yeah.
For example, one that my dad especially likes. It's the charcoal that you use on the school boards to write. Well, that's not edible, but there's some type of licorice that has a hard layer on it that is white, and then underneath it's black. So they just use this. They call it school charcoal. But it's just because it resembles the white charcoal that you write on the school boards with. Actually.
Okay. So there are many different kind of. It looks like they're very same shapes. Oh no, they are.
They're
different.
These are different.
I can see some of the kind of coin shaped
exactly.
one. And
some cat shapes.
Cat shape too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe I should try this one. Is it?
Yeah,
Is it kind of soft one too?
There are soft ones in it. There are hard ones in it. The
Okay.
coin ones tend to be a little bit harder.
All right. So licorice with Mr. S.
And no, it's not. There's no any liquor in it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I hope not.
You do have those also.
Really?
Yeah, not this one, these ones, but you also do have those.
Something like kind of caramel, look like it. Oh yeah, they are certainly there. Okay. I can see that all the different shapes there. Yeah.
Different shapes. Those are the cat ones, I think.
This one. Oh, this is a cat.
Yeah.
Neko. Okay. So, okay, I will take this one. It sounds like a kind of soft one. じゃあちょっといただきます。Okay. Licorice. How do you say that in that?
Drop.
Sorry.
Drop.
Dope.
Op.
Drop. Drop.
Yes, exactly.
It's so hard to say that.
The R is hard.
Drop.
The R is hard.
Okay, drop. Okay. いただきます。Okay. Licorice. To me, like a different, it's like a kind of chemical taste, is it?
I should have maybe I know that they are, but I should have maybe hide just one licorice part in there with like a pepper that has pepper inside.
No,
like
you
green
should not.
Hot peppers.
No, you should not.
That would be a fun reaction.
Dope. He says dope. Jones expert. Yeah, dope. Yeah, it is dope. He's doping me.
Oh, I'm not.
Wow. So, what would you suggest to have this one with some? I need some drink.
This is just with candy.
Okay. So anything. Yeah.
You can have anything, anytime. Like so the one that my dad always likes. Usually, sometimes give him a big bag of those white charcoal ones, and he just keeps in the car. He just drinks it and he eats it when he's driving somewhere.
Wow.
It can be very addictive.
Yeah, I think this can. Once you started to like it, I think it's gonna be a very addictive to this one.
But also, I think with the stroopwafels, something that we it's impossible to resist.
Oh,
is when they're freshly made. And sometimes there's a stand at the.
This one.
Yeah. At the market that you just smell from far away.
Wow.
And you can get the big ones just freshly made.
Whoa.
Where it's still hot and everything. And you can also have them that they're thinly sliced, just bits and pieces to just from the market just to eat it like that.
You're giving me a kind of hard time to resist it.
Apparently, I'm not only giving you a hard time. Our cameraman is also starting to see very hungry.
Yeah. So, Maki-kunもね, Maki is here as a cameraman, and he's looking at these candies, and I'm sure he loves the licorice. ね, Maki-kun これすごい気に入ると思うよ. Okay, so he's nodding. Okay, dope Spectre. Now he needs to eat it. Okay. See that candy? See that nickel? Yeah, it looks like a nickel. Dope slasher. Okay.
But that's what you make of it. You make because
no. But thank you. Okay. Did any of you eat lunch yet? Pineapple Rider, thank you very much for asking. And then we had the lunch together. We just finished that. We had the udon. And you had the cold salad udon.
Yes, it was actually very nice. I haven't had that in that way, actually.
Yeah, actually, though, cold udon is kind of decent trend. People started to eat. Usually udon is with a hot soup with the during the summer.
Usually more clear soup compared to ramen broth. It's very thick and a lot of fat is usually in it. This was normal udon broth. It's very clear.
Yeah, there's, people are more health aware, and then eat it. That noodle, udon noodle comes with the special salad combination in it, and special seasoning and dressing. That was, actually one of my favorite too.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. Didn't feel if you add it, it didn't feel like it's something terrible. It was very nice.
The last time when our friends here, American friends were here, we had a chance to visit the another different kind of the noodle shop. Yeah. It's called Daikokuya, and then they serve the very special cold udon, and that was very also great items too. So it's getting popular,
I think also with cold soba noodles is also getting more popular, right? It's also very nice.
Yeah, we had lunch together, and we had a good time, and so gives Aoi a salad. Okay, I wish when you comes to Japan and visit Matsuyama, we all should have the noodles. It's pretty good actually. I like that. It's very healthy.
It's healthy. It's filling, but it's not too filling, so that you don't feel stuffed afterwards.
Right. Yeah,
and of course, with a little tempura on the side.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll give you the more kind of energy to digest that. Okay. Yeah, he said Cha 350 says I love udon the daikokuya. And he was the one that ate that, and he loved it. Okay. Oh, Zeron's expert.
Let me ask you then. Did you try natto?
Yeah.
Char.
Okay, did you try that one? Okay. And then did you try another one? And so also Zeron's expert commented that all my friends are visiting Japan now. I'm the only one not there. No, don't worry. You will get here.
There's enough time.
Yeah, I mean just the matter of the times. Okay. Yeah, just
Japan won't float away, I think. Right?
No.
There's no secret engine to make it space worthy or something.
No, nothing. Okay.
So, really? You're not hiding something?
No. I'm not the one that hiding them. Okay. So it's very excited to hear that many people are more now wants to come to Japan and visit us. It's very honor, and I hope that we can meet that more people here in Japan. And we have actually from the last visit of the three American friends, we took him to the Mr. Wakafuji's toy museums, and we learned that something about that. Mr. Wakafuji is planning to move his museums to the Dogo Hot Spring areas. Dogo Hot Spring area is the you already visited there, so it, but it's a great kind of relaxing atmosphere that you can take the hot bath. Not lots of the international tourist people get there, so I think
I think especially with hot springs itself at Onsen, there's sort of a psychological barrier.
Yeah, that's good. That's right. Yes. Actually, it's not just only the body, but the mentally. Gives you the relaxation after the bath. You feel very relaxed. That's very important, and that's where the people enjoy that coming in and visit that in Dogo areas. And so, Mr. Wakabuchi, the toy museum, going to bring that all the toys to the Dogo area sometimes in the next year. And so, here we, as a CSTOYS International and Mr. Wakabuchi are talking and making a plan to bring that our toys, these one, to bring it to the Dogo Hot Spring area, and then settle the museum.
To showcase it.
Let's showcase it. Okay. So that's our plan, and he and then us kind of working together and then making a plan now. And so soon, probably you're going to see that we'll be moving these toys, packing again, and again packing again, and then moving to the storage pretty soon. But this is a very important process for us, and so hope you will see that some of the changes. But we are very much looking for that bringing these toys. This is just because these are corrections, you can say that, but the demonstrated toys that we use it for our shows. And then we will continue bringing the new toys to these collections, and which means that the Dog Hot Spring area will have more latest toys and a combination with the retro toys. And then the collection number of the collection will grow.
That would actually be interesting to see from like the big swords, from the very first ones to just see the generations of robots and every different rider and changers available.
And that would be kind of interesting, and do this.
I think that would be rather still unique, because I don't think you have something like that, or it would be go to Bandai itself to to see it, but they don't really showcase anything themselves.
They have a special museums, but it's still far away.
Yeah.
And then everything I really don't. Well, it's okay. It's nice to hear that Japan gets a lot of international tourists now. But mostly the bigger cities like Tokyo's, Osaka's, of course the Kyoto's. But we are living in kind of distant areas, and but these distant area, the local places are the one that mostly needed. Not just only the businesses though, but also the people like you visiting us, and then you're not just bringing the money, but very important, how do I say that? You're being here and then exchanging the conversation with the local peoples, and that's very meaningful.
Yeah.
We learn so much, and then from you guys, and our toy museum will hope that it will be something that to bring the people together.
Bring more people to Matsuyama, to Shikoku.
To Shikoku. Yes. And then I hope that some kind of not necessarily to be attraction, but somewhere the good place point that the local peoples can see you guys here and then communicate with and have fun together with it. Well, just like karaoke, they say. Hero Star karaoke show is very, very popular now, and Mr. Wakafuji runs that and those karaoke concert very well. He does the still.
Because I remember it still from last time.
Yep.
Was very fun.
Yeah, he was an official cameraman last time. I remember.
Eventually, I had somebody put it like I think a band. I don't know what was on it. I think crew or something.
Yeah, it says crew.
It was like, eventually, I just had a band. Like, where did that came from?
So anyway, so that's something that we are very much looking forward to it, and then I never thought that selling toys like this will
bring people together.
Like this. Wow. So far we have we were visited by the Otoya-san 2 times, and then now we have the Dennis 2 times, and then we have the Charles 350, Typhoon Ban, and then Rico is here. The 5 people, total. And I'm sure that we have more people there visiting us, and I'm visiting Matsuyama, and then I hope that it's gonna be a great experience for them too. Yeah. So something like that, and so anyway, and
I think that's actually a good thing what Zeron sells here, because apparently he says now that he doesn't really have a clue how to plan international trips. The thing is, what I do, yes, hotels can be expensive, but I don't go to hotels. I go to hostels.
That's different.
That could be different that you pay for a night. You pay 2,500 to 3,000 yen.
Which is pretty cheap.
Compared to hotels, it's fairly cheap.
Right. This is something important to know. Yeah.
And you just have to compare it to what exchange rate you are.
But usually the hostel is the really something that you can to stay at like a very inexpensive rate.
Yeah, exactly. And I've stayed at a hostel. In Japan, I always stay at hostels for two reasons. Because it's much cheaper than in a hotel.
Right.
But there are also other travelers there. Other people, other backpackers, and you meet more people. Sometimes even local people.
Yeah.
You interact with them, and sometimes even if you're traveling alone, like me, sometimes there's just days that you go out to the city with some other guys from the hostel, eat together at a place, have some fun together, and then after 2 days, you part ways again. And
yeah.
Who knows? So sometimes you may see them again in a few other cities later.
Maybe
I had happened actually before. It was like
good. Yeah, that's a meeting. If you stay hotel is like for the business person.
Yes, exactly.
More like a.
More for business, or if you stay there for just in a city, that it's pretty doable. But for example, if I was needed to go to for work somewhere, then I always book a hotel because basically I'm there for work.
Yeah,
it's something much different than now.
Right.
And here I'm just looking to relax, and you can really relax at a hostel. And
yeah, I mean, when you think about that, in hotels, you go there with a purpose, and then you're not looking for the something to to meet with the local peoples. No,
that is exactly what Char now also says. It's, like the same. They met people, hang out, and that's how I have met some new friends that I met here. I met through hostels, and there's one friend that I'm still also gonna visit. Other friend in Tokyo, not that one that we talked about before.
Okay.
Another friend that. The guy that I met first time was in Kyoto at a hostel. The very first time that I was in Japan, I met them, but because he's staying in Japan for studying at a university. The second time I met him again, visited him his place, and we're still keeping in contact. I've met him at his place in Sweden,
that's very
and I'm gonna have a drink with him later when I return to Tokyo. So you meet also, make new friendships.
Yeah, I think it's depending on the situations and how you want that your travel to be.
Yeah.
But like you said that if you have the kind of open schedules. And then happen to be that you wants to be out of their job, stop something doing it, and then you just suddenly find that at some certain time for yourself, and then probably it's a good time not to stay in a hotel because you don't see many people. No, but to stay at the hostel with an inexpensive prices.
I would compare staying at a hotel like walking around in Tokyo. You see a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But nobody really talks to you. And everyone just goes their own way.
Right.
Everyone is just there for their own purpose.
Yes.
And just walks their own way. Nothing else. And it's pretty much the same with a hotel. Everyone is there for a purpose.
Yeah. And then their purpose...
They don't really interact with... their purpose is not to interact with other people.
True.
Where in the hostel, there's much more open environment.
Yeah. Maybe it's productive for them, but it's not really, that you're not in their production.
True.
No, you're not in their purposes. So
exactly.
That's kind of sad, but it makes sense too. But so depending on how you want it. Recently our friends in the chat rooms and also have a challenge to when you do the jobs or put lots of the focus on something project, and then sometimes it doesn't work. Kind of make you feel that you cannot reach the goal that you wanted. And then I suggested him, and then not don't push yourself too much. Sometimes you need to look at the things in a different perspective, and that's very important. So to make that happen to you, take your time and find that if you don't have a time, and you can always find the time, and then make that a short trip to somewhere, and you can just no purpose. Like you said, moving and just wandering around is very, very important.
Yes, I think that especially. Well, I like with this trip, I did have some plans that the things that I wanted to see, but it didn't cover the whole 3 weeks that I'm here. I have a lot of time and space still, and now still left. I know my beginning point here in Shikoku, which is Matsuyama. My end point is Naruto, to visit the whirlpools, to see the whirlpools there.
Nice.
But in between, I have some space left.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do in between there. I just see what comes to mind.
Right. And that the spot, the empty, the no plan schedules, nothing, and that brings that unexpected. So you have to expect unexpected.
Yes.
And so that's very important, because when you focus on something as a project, you focus it on and you expect something, and then you don't get the result much. And then you need some challenge, and you need some different power to expect unexpected with all the traveling and meeting different peoples. Learning from the other people is more productive, I believe. So that's very demos. Yes, we will come back to that. Thank you very much, Pineapple Rider. Okay, so all right. So there is we have the several items over here. So would you pick up the one items for us?
Well, what should we start with? One that they already...
actually we have the... this is something I never opened it. This is the Tune Chaser set. This is from the Kamen Rider Drive. The Chaser has the all the armors, I believe. This is the set. We only have we can bring the figures as well for the to go with it. Or we have the another opened items, Kamen Rider Super Dead Heat Drive. Okay, this is also a premium Bandai items. I never opened it, and then I didn't do any demonstration, so kind of wants to see that inside as well. There's a figure arts, and
that's something that I cannot read.
Yeah,
and I think it's broken because it was rattling.
Yeah, it's not broken. This is the Gashapon, the capsule toy shift car premium Signal Legend bike set complete box.
Wait, can you repeat that again for me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah, and Gashapon shift car premium. Okay, this is the Legend motorcycles. All the Kamen Rider cycles comes with the Signal bike designs that activate all the sounds from the Kamen Riders on on these, the drivers, okay, and so we can use that, this one, driver, or we can use that, Maha driver as well, okay. So I think it's gonna be interesting to do that, maybe, I don't know, depending on your choice. Okay, thank you.
I think let's start with the Super Dead Heat.
Okay, Super Dead Heat. All right. Okay. So I remember that Super Dead Heat Drive used that this one.
Yes, because it was used by
Shinnosuke.
No,
the driver. I mean, Kamen Rider Drive himself.
No, it was used by Muck actually.
Yeah.
I think the Super Dead Heat was the combination of.
Was it? Okay.
The combination of him and Chaser.
Kamen Rider Super Dead Heat Drive. So this is not. This is the drive himself. But there was I think there was a movie exclusive, and then there was a situation that he cannot use that drive.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
and because basically it was destroyed.
Yeah, and then he had to use this one, and something happened. He was able to use it, transform into this one, right?
Yeah,
I believe so.
I think it was actually because I think it was said in the movie that it was the very first prototype of the drive.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
And they still use the mud driver actually on that one.
Okay, so we just go with that. Okay. All right, let me just put this one away. Okay, so when we come back, we will do the demonstration of this. Item is the, here we go, the common lighter.
Yeah.
Okay. Super dead heat drive.
Yeah.
Surprise future. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, KLS SPR. So when we come back, and we will start the demonstration. So let me get ready for that. Thank you very much. This has been the live recording from CSTOYS International today with a special guest, Dennis. Thank you very much. We will come back.